getting the boys warmed up. Just did a mobility analysis. Going through, we got Cam, we got Brody here. Brody's already broken 90 miles per hour. Brody's hit 91 before. Both of them are here from college. College break for December here, so excited to see what we got going in terms of athleticism tests that we're about to do. We're going to go through a bunch of our basic standard performance measurements: vertical jump, broad jump, lateral broad jumps, 10-yard dash, rotational power output. Then we're going to pop them on the biomechanics motion capture. We'll run them through a mobility screen, a bunch of movements on our motion capture system, as well as athletic movements on it, and see what the machine is telling us we got to work on. And then we will do, either today or tomorrow, we'll do a biomechanics motion capture of their pitching mechanics. So far, we've already seen with Cam a lot of, Cam is the guy in the red shorts. He a ton of mobility gains compared to his last analysis that we did with him during the summer. He made a lot of gains in his hip mobility, specifically his let's go to him here one second. All right, let me pull this up. Ankle dorsiflexion improved, plantar flexion improved, hip internal rotation, which was a big focus for us, improved a lot, which was good, and on his drive leg side as well, which I want to see because that helps with pelvis rotation and his pitching delivery. Hip extension improved, which is also going to help with getting that pelvis through. Pretty much everything improved. External rotation improved, hip flexion improved, hip abduction improved. In his shoulders, his external rotation in his throwing arm improved. Horizontal abduction improved. Trunk rotation actually went down. That was the one thing we want, which is, that's going to help create that hip to shoulder separation, so we got to keep that in check. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys kind of a rundown of how this works, how we kind of break down our athletes. And really try to find their strengths, weaknesses, low-hanging fruits, and work to build them into 90 mile per hour arms, 90+ mile per hour arms. So Cam came in at low 80s. He's now topping 87, and we're looking to make that breakthrough into 90+. And he's a left-handed pitcher and really athletic. Really impressed with, and the initial assessment is athletic ability, his strength, can squat 500 pounds, 34-inch vertical jump. We'll see where everything's at today. Hopefully we see all that go up. Brody, same thing, another really strong athlete, but he's already broke 90, but he's run into some arm problems. A lot of that stems from just really tight hips, really tight hip internal rotation, really tight hip extension, which you'll see in his biomechanics struggles for him to create his hip through and create separation. So the exciting thing with him is he moves really fast on the mound. He's got a great front leg. He's got a very mobile trunk, 80 degrees of trunk rotation, and good elasticity and layback in his throwing arm. But we can just get a lot better at sequencing through the back leg and just creating a more optimized kinematic sequence and kinetic chain, which would lead to more velocity and more health. So he's in a good spot too, just to, you can see how two athletes, put the puzzle pieces together on what makes them tick, what makes them throw. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's my passion. I love doing this stuff. So good to have you guys along for the ride on this next portion. You guys about ready? Yeah. Sweet. I just got through gassing you guys up and tearing you down at the same time.
You said you just, what'd you say then?
I was just going through like all y'all's mobility stuff and kind of your strengths and weaknesses, and just letting everybody know where you guys were at.
You start with their weaknesses first so that you could like...
No, I was saying, with you, I was saying there's a lot of improvements from the last time. Brody, I was talking about his mobility and stuff.
We start with verticals first.
Yeah. We're gonna start with the verts.
You can go first. All you, man.
All right, I'll go first.
All right, let's see where the verts are at. Yep, let's go. $26. 26.5. 26.4. Once y'all, I just switch off like once you get 3 in a row, because it'll give you guys a little bit of rest between reps. And then just, we can do this for a little bit. I don't got anything else to do today. $32, right off the bat. 32.4. 30.4.
Felt weird on that one. It's not bad, sir.
26.5. 26.8. 26.9.
I like the most funky that worked.
$30.7. 30.9. Ooh, going down.
I'm going down. Wow.
$30.7.
I'm done.
25.9. 25.6. 26.
Yeah. I think I'm done, yeah. I'm done for sure.
I'm cut now. Nope.
You want one more?
No, I'm good. I'm good. After 32, then keep drop 2 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. It's like 7, 8. Seven, 6. Oh, you're cheating.
Quarter inch, man.
It matters. Seven, 4. Man, you just went down all the way. 7, 8 to 7, 6 to 7, 4.
Dude, you'll get so much power.
Alright, you wanna go with the
Yeah, let.
Let's see if I can go over
9 feet.
Let's go down. That was bad.
It was like 8, 9.
Lost a little bit.
I'm already thinking about lunch. Hungry.
What are you for lunch, dude?
I got some Korean barbecue with some quinoa.
That sounds really good.
It's a little treat. A little homemade treat. Dang, both of you guys. 8, 6, I'd say.
Hey,
Come on, Brody, get 8. 8 plus. Man, that was
Scared
naughty.
to get out there. Go out there for it.
I'm thinking those should be like reach your legs out.
Yeah, you gotta go out like just throw your legs out there as far as you can. That's all you can do.
You're getting like you get like no hip extension in your hips on this too. This is a big hip extension jump.
The mobility.
I know it's tight. You can see it in your jumps. 7, 8.
7, 8.
Nine feet again. Mm, 7, 8 or 6, 8. Sorry. Mm, 6, 10. Yeah, 6, 6. Seven, 4. Seven, 8. That was a jump. Jeez.
Then 8.
Was that about 8 feet?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know where that came from.
That's far. Six, 6. Seven, 8.
I feel like
That was like 7, 2. What was it? 7, 8?
yeah, it was like 7. It was right between like 7.
Go again. Let me see another one. Try to get another 7, 8. That was like 7, 2.
Wait, bench running stats?
I don't know.
Yeah. Lateral stance.
Not bench running.
I know. That's what I'm doing. But you cheated. You cheated a little bit for POs.
One, 8, 1.
What was it?
1, 8, 1.
Is that good or is that bad?
161 is the 90 mile per hour average in our database, so for his first run, it's not bad. 185.
Gotcha. Just a little bit. What?
One, 8, 4.
Oh, I'm warning you.
Look like you're slowing up a little bit.
I am. I told you I was sore.
I know. 185.
You said 184?
Yeah.
Oh my.
The other day, my best ever, I had a 153. The one I did the other day was a 161.
Too big, man.
And you were like, "Oh, I could beat you."
I thought I could.
I thought I could. out. You triggered it with your elbow. You gotta go. Flag it down. You ready? $172.
What?
172.
Alright, we're getting there.
All right, we're getting there.
Just gotta do it over and over.
All right, Brody caught a 165 off camera, so let's see if he can beat that. 169. Brody taking the lead.
Yeah, 235. I'm to mama.
Alright. 15-hour drive over there.
All right, you ready?
Hey, 3.5.
$183.
What?
183.
Yeah. I felt good.
Start for 1.6, man.
$167. Last one. $177. Your start? Try one more. Your start, like you're like you're just like hinging over. You're not like really getting that low, and then you're lean too far forward. Like try to like bounce yourself and get a little bit lower, and first step out of that drive out of that back leg. Oh, I didn't have it on. What a loser.
That little flip there anyway.
All right, you ready?
You got it.
Now like lower at your hips instead of like, yeah, crouching. And then try to keep your weight like more stacked in the center. Yeah, so you're not like
Yeah, I got you.
diving over your front side, and then power out of the back leg. Up. You did a jab step.
I felt it.
It was still a 177,
Wow.
but you go again. It was a 177, but you jab stepped. So don't jab step. If anything, drop step. They actually did a study on like the fastest ways to start, and the drop step was the fastest way. Everybody tried to like teach that for the longest time, not to teach the drop step, but you watch like all elite base runners or anything like that, they all drop step. Nope. 181.
Never go.
Yep. Get a little bit.
Drop step, you mean like that?
Get a little bit closer. So like a drop step is like basically it's like when you are driving off of that back leg, what happens is this back foot takes a false step. Like it comes back and then it becomes like a double.
That's good.
A double, yeah. I'm not kidding you. Like go watch Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, watch any of those really fast guys do it, and they all freaking do that.
So you can do that on this. You're not
Yeah,
passionate, huh?
try it. You're jab stepping. Your front leg goes first and triggers it, and then you have to restart all your freaking acceleration. And you're still getting like a 177, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
That was 1.7 flat.
I can't think about trying to do
Yeah, you gotta just. You really though, the key of it, your body will do it naturally. If you just think power off of your back leg, your body will just naturally start to do it. There you go, you did it there. 161.
Last one, actually.
That was too much.
So I shouldn't even be a velocity coach. I should just be a freaking sprint speed coach. You did it there. That was a good drop step.
Yeah, I had to like really think about it.
$163.
All right, we gotta break the 1.5. Come on, we gotta do it. Fastest right now? What? Yeah, you can.
$158.
Oh, 158.
158.
What in the world?
It's,
run more.
it's a little bit, it's like, that one was a little bit cheating because you're drop stepping and starting all your momentum before you've triggered the sensor.
I got you.
So it's not really catching your, it's not really catching your first movement.
Is it set, Steve?
Yeah, go for it. Let's last one. I don't want to keep doing this. I want to move on. We get the idea. $166.
So 163 was my best.